y'all with Whole Foods Market. Today we're going to be making pork chops with the delicious maple apple acorn squash. It's part of our Meals for 4 under $15 recipe series. So let's get started. We're going to get started on this dish today by taking our acorn squash, which we've cut in half and seeded, and placing it face down into a baking dish. You're going to want to cook this at 350 degrees for about 35 minutes until it's tender. Squash is great this time of year. It's easy to find and easy to fix. While the squash is baking, we're going to combine the apples, melted butter, the maple syrup, and cinnamon. Just mix this up really well. Make sure the cinnamon gets incorporated with the apple and maple syrup. Fantastic. So the squash is ready. It's nice and tender, as you can see. And we're ready to fill the squash with the apple and maple syrup mixture. So just divide it. Oh my gosh, that smells so good with the cinnamon and the melted butter. Love that. Okay, and now we're going to pop this back into the oven for about another 25 minutes. So while the squash is baking, we're going to get started on the pork chops. We've got 6 thinly cut pork chops here that you're going to want to salt and pepper on both sides. And in the meantime, get the largest skillet that you can find and get it heated up to medium-high heat. We're going to add a little bit of olive oil. And now we're ready to add the pork chops. So you want to brown the pork chops for about 3 minutes per side. Since they're nice and thinly cut, they don't take very long to cook at all. Fantastic. All right, our pork chops look like they're done, so I'm just going to move them over to a platter. Once you've taken the pork chops out, we're ready to cook the onions and turn up the heat to about medium-high and add in the fresh thyme. You're going to want to cook the onions until they're nice and soft and golden brown. That should take you about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so our onions are cooking down, and I think our squash is just about ready. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, they're beautiful. So we're going to transfer the squash to our plate and garnish it with just a little sprig of fresh thyme. Our onions look like they're just about done. Beautiful golden brown. And they've cooked down. We're just going to transfer these right on top of the pork chops. Here's another simple and delicious recipe from our Meals for 4 under $15 flyer, available at your local Whole Foods Market store.